What's going on, family? This is Joe Ross with another Good Word with Joe. Uh, yeah, just chimed in again to just uh, just drop another thought. Uh, I'm out here at the Greenway, uh, just uh, walking around and everything. It's a good day. It's a nice, beautiful day to do it. Uh, I advise if you ever get a free day and everything, I know especially like, you know, just it's peaceful, very, calm and everything, just to take some time out into nature and to, just walk around, even if it's around the park and everything, just to relieve stress, uh, clear your mind. Um, if you feeling anxious and everything, it's good to just you know being able to just get out and expose yourself to new sceneries and everything because you know sometimes like we get trapped indoors and everything and uh it changes our mood. It affects us how we think, how we live our life and everything to where we just feel trapped all the time. And it's already bad, especially if you work in places like the office or warehouses and everything, and just different places to where you're inside all the time. You know, um, yeah, it just how y'all doing? It uh, just good to just get out here and just experience the freshness and see water and see just the greenery, just creation in itself. Uh, so anyway, I want to get into it. I don't want to just ramble, but um, yeah, that's another thing you deal with dealing with nature. You also deal with different flies and stuff like that too that want to enjoy as well. So it ain't no problem. But I want to get into it. So I want to talk about um, the it's actually I was going to go in a different direction today, but uh, I'm feeling to go in another direction on what to speak about today. Um, so I want to speak on the parable of the broken bricks. I'm not sure if y'all heard about it. If y'all have, put it in the comments. But I feel like from there, we can benefit and be able to apply it to our lives. That's basically um, what I'm about is finding different uh, situations, different stories, different uh, um, testimonials and things, and try to uh, relate it into a message to where it's applicable to each of our lives and everything. Like, you know, I'm a, you know, I'm, I'm a bit different in my approach to certain things. I would have, as any someone would say, like a different set of eyes to different situations to see it from a different perspective, and which is actually powerful because other people can look at the situation and just see the situation as a situation. And they can see, now it's easy to see the bad in something. You can see the bad in a thing all day long and everything, but if you can't see past the situation or see past um what is going on in the moment, you'll stay stuck in it and dwell in it, and you'll benefit from uh the thing that you see. So that's the reason why, like, even in Lion King, I would say, yeah, Lion King and a half, yeah, one and a half. Uh, Rafiki told Timon to look beyond what he see, and basically he was saying uh, the perspective that you are seeing and everything. You have to be willing to look beyond it, realize what you have has been in front of you the whole time. So that's basically I'm I may be, you know basically young, and which, yeah, I have a few grades, but I'm young. I don't want to fool nobody. But all right, so anyways, uh with the parable of the broken bridge. So the story goes that there was this architect, if you will, this well-known builder. Well, let me I'm getting ahead of myself. So there was a village, and they have always known to be getting a bunch of floods, and just always getting flooded out, basically. So um, they they knew this builder, this uh, man that knew how to uh, he knew how to build bridges and different things. So they inquired of him, and uh, even recommended that they would recompense him if if he happened to do it successfully and everything. Well, the type of builder he is, he's the type, anybody that's a type of worker to where they're engaged in what they do and they have a reputation. They always want to um, they want their ability to speak for itself. It's their talents, their uh, whatever they uh, uh, put in the form and everything. That's their work speaks for them and what type of individual they are. Like the success of it is testimony to what they do. So like many of you that have businesses, you understand where I'm coming from because like for example, like my dad with the painting business that he had, his paint work spoke for him and the type of work and the type of person he is. So when he's recommended to someone else based off of the work he did for them, basically spoke of the type of character he had. So so anyways, the guy started to work on the bridge and everything. Around the first time that he finished it, there was a big flood that came through and destroyed his work that he did. Now, in that moment, you can imagine as anybody that have ever worked on a project and everything, how disheartening it was and how discouraging it was that out of all these hours and these moments of blood, sweat, and tears that I put into putting this bridge up and everything for my community, and something comes through and ravages it, like, you know, the work I did was poor and wasn't of good quality and everything. So you could imagine the disappointment that was on his face when that happened and everything. So, but rather than him get, putting himself in a place of shutting down and giving up and saying that he quit and didn't want to re-engage himself with the project, the story goes that he decided to try it again, try to rebuild it again. And so he did it again. The same thing happened. Flood came through and wiped it out again. But this time, each and every time, all the seven all 7 times that it happened, or really the six, I would say 6 or 7, I don't know, about 6 times. I would say that 6 times. What he decided to do each of those times was instead of um, instead of building it the same way that he was building it and was getting the same type of results, he decided he decided that whatever was basically working that was holding it together, rather than uh, building it the same way, he redesigned it in a way to where he could build it in a way to where uh, it can hold up. So by him redirecting the bridge, um, was displaying the fact that that sometimes you have to uh, reinvent not so much what you're doing, but the path that it is going in, so that the progress that you're gaining from the project is not lost in the progression of it. So, like, some of y'all might have like different uh, different things you're working towards. It might be even, may not even be like work related. It may even be like even life goals. Uh, it may even be like in terms of trying to better yourself, be a better uh, husband, a better boyfriend, a better mentor, a better leader, a better supervisor, a better son, a better uncle. Just just trying to like if there's habits even you're trying to break and everything. There's various of things that this story can apply. Like he tried 7 times to reconstruct the work that he was doing, but finally that eighth time, and I've studied numerology as well. Number 8 is usual is said to be the number of new beginnings. So basically, on that 8th round, he was able to perfect what he was building by not giving up, but he stayed persistent at it. He he chose not to allow the project to make him to demean himself and to make him feel unworthy of the job he was doing that he knew he was capable of doing. He didn't let it tear him down. In fact, while he was building it, it was building him. I wanna I'm gonna let that sit for a minute because I want that to like Martin off of the Martin Lawrence show. I want it to marinate. You got it? So he allowed it to build him. So what I'm saying is like rather like of course he was building the bridge, but it was also building something in him. It was building character. And you know sometimes we don't understand why things don't work out and why things don't come together the way that we think it should come together, and we get into the place of discouragement. We think you know that maybe it's just not meant, or maybe it's just not cut out for me, or they chose the wrong person, but what I want you to understand is that sometimes the project or whatever you're dealing with, what if I told you it doesn't really have anything to do with you? It doesn't have nothing to do with how you feel, even though it's valid again. And I'm not, none of these videos I've been putting out and everything, it's not meant to come off harsh or desensitized to like how you feel and everything, because how you feel does matter. But what I'm telling you is if you stay stuck on how you feel, you'll never get the reward or the results that you're looking for. You'll continually and always stay stuck in, in the way that you've always been. So, as I was saying, it took 8 times for him to be able to perfect the bridge that he built for his community. And that's the same thing. Some of y'all are trying to build something for y'all community, for your family, for your legacy. And again, legacy is important because, like, and even for those of y'all that are young and everything, even though you're young, it's important to think about that because you want to realize that you're passing um, something that is going to outlive you, something that is going to recognize you as being somebody that was able to break curses, break uh, different cycles and habits that has been within the family that has uh, relived itself and trying to even um, penetrate even into your life and everything. But you're going to have to make a decision that that lifestyle ends with you and that you cut it off from the roots. Like, it's time to raise up a generation that it's time to raise a generation um that that your that your forefathers, the family before you, they weren't able to. A lot of them went through different struggles, and you know, I know there's various of people that watch me and everything, but I want to just speak to my community and everything. Like in the black community, there's a lot of our family that wish that they could have um, done certain things, could have been certain places, could have experienced certain things, and it's upon you now to be able to make that happen and have access to it. I know there's different, you know, there's different things that we look at that we feel like that is restricting us and everything. And I understand the system and different things, but the one thing that I admire from the generation of the past that actually fought, you know, that fought for voting rights, that fought for uh, the right to be able to sit in the same restaurants, that fought for the rights to be able to live together, uh, regardless of race and regardless of background and everything, is the fact that they kept fighting the good fight. They kept pushing. They kept uh, do whatever. They kept doing whatever it took for them to make it happen, and to, regardless of how impossible it made seem. So either we're going to take on that same type of strength, that same type of ability, like that same fire, and we're going to pass that, and we're going to do the same thing so we could once again make things better for the next generation behind us. Because now a lot of us, we were the age of a lot of them that were freedom fighters. But it's like a lot of us, we, you know, maybe not you, but a lot of us, we like to make excuses for where we are in our life right now, and excuses don't do nothing but keep you where you're at. Just like, that idea that you may have, and you're making all the excuses for why it can't come to fruition. But when it comes down to it, you can't blame people for why that dream or that idea why it could not be successful or could not happen. Like, you hold the key to making whatever dream that you have come true. So that was basically like with the whole story of the parable of the broken bridge is don't don't stop when things fall apart. Don't you fall apart with it, because it's very easy to fall apart with something that you know good and well that you have the tendency of accomplishing and doing, and you feel like ain't no way something can you know something that you know good and well that you have the background and the ability to do, you know can fall apart on you because you have the experience, you have the resume of it. But just because you have the experience and you have the background and everything of that ability, don't mean that you don't get challenged. You will be challenged in what that's the powerful thing of mastering your craft, because even if what you do and you've been doing it for years, if it happened to so even though that's the wonderful thing about, as I was saying, about mastering your craft and everything, and you're challenged in what you have done for years and years. Like, you know people people don't give up on that. They basically go back over what they have done and reinvent it, make it better, like adjust to the challenge, so that instead of what they've done for years. And that's one of the things that is powerful about experience, because when you have over the years experienced different highs and lows of what you worked on and done, that's what makes you into a master of it. And you can't be a master of nothing if you haven't went through the tide of it, the storm of it, the ups and downs of it, being able to change positions and different perspectives of it and ideas of it. You want to have a different outlook. You want to uh, be able to uh, have a different type of knowledge and insight of the thing that you have gained experience from. Experience comes from uh, growth in something and gaining wisdom from it based off of various of different scenarios. Like let's take let's take uh, you know, fixing a car. You may be good at let's say like fixing tires, and but well, let's say you may be good at yeah, fixing tires and everything, and then it puts into your head, well, that means I'm good at fixing cars, but you can't indefinitely say that you're good at fixing cars just because you know how to fix tires. Because if a transmission go out, then what are you going to do? So you're going to have to gain experience from that. And then what about an oil pump? Then you're going to have to get experience from that. So my point is like you're not a true master of it unless you fully mastered the whole entire craft of a thing. You have to fully gain the experience of whatever the thing is. Go through the highs and lows of it. Rather than just saying that you have experience on one level and that's good enough, because then when something else happened to when you happen to encounter another thing or happen to come in contact with something else, then what's going to happen is you're going to wind up finding yourself in a situation or encountering someone that may need your assistance on that very thing, but because there's a different um, environment and you have to encounter that environment in order to carry out that task, what you going to do? Are you just going to say, I can't do the job because this is happening? You're going to tell them, I can't carry this out because um, this person is here. I can't carry it out because I'm not in the right setting or in the right type of place to be able to do it. I have to have this to be able to, my favorite MacBook, my favorite song on, or my favorite. It's good to have those things. Not knocking none of those things down. It's, all that's valid and understandable, but sometimes, and that's the reason why I've been adamant and keep on, harking on the word readjust, because in my life, when things happen, I find that like they used to tell us when I at my financial business and everything, we don't panic, we pivot, and that is so true. Like that's the main key that I've always held on to in life, is that no matter what comes your way, panicking is not the option. Panicking is not the solution to being able to uh, to be able to handle a situation, because it's not going to stop. It don't stop nothing. And that's the reason why I am the way I am. People wonder, like, Joe, how can you keep going and keep, pushing through adversity and everything? Because adversity gonna keep coming at you. It's not gonna stop. But the good news in that is that there's always something good on the other side. But if you don't give up, and if you persevere it, you'll be able to experience that other side. But a lot of us want to stop and quit because it gets hard. Now, again, life always it's gonna there's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be the good and bad and ugly. There's gonna be times that you're not gonna feel like waking up sometimes. There's gonna be times that you're gonna be like, why am I even here? Or is this even worth it? But I want you to know that in spite of all of that, in order for you to experience the reward behind all of those emotions and feelings, you're going to have a determination and engage with yourself and to believe in yourself enough to be like, there's something much bigger on the other side of this. I just can't stop where I'm at. And that's a lot of our problems. We stop where we're at and want to give up, because giving up is very easy. It's easy to want to shut down. It's easy to want to just turn around and just say, hey, I'm just going to take a different direction. You know, it's it's easy to uh to say that instead of doing it like this, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna deal with the soft life and everything. We all want the soft life. And if you don't agree with that and everything, I mean, you know, you lying. Everybody wants the soft life. Everybody. There's I mean, there's sometimes it's like, why did I even become an adult? I know. I mean, let's just be real and everything, because it's like we all have said to ourselves at once upon a time, like when we were younger and we were told to go to bed sometimes super early, or just, we were told to do things, and we was like, man, I can't wait till I get older. I can't wait till I have my own car. I can't wait till I have my own place. I can't wait till I have my own this, my own that. You know, when I have my own kids, you know, they ain't gonna never be done like this. When I have this ain't gonna never. And guess what? Most of y'all are at that place right now. Most of y'all already have your own. We got our own cars, our own place, our own situations. And guess what came with everything? We got our own bills. We got our own taxes. We got our own uh, property taxes, our own responsibilities. For kids, it came with our, having to get our own diapers and clothes for the kids, food. Some of y'all kids done got old enough and everything, and now they're eating up the whole house, and now you're struggling to keep that in. I'm just talking real. I ain't, I'm not, this ain't, this is just real life. Like, we have all said that to ourselves. I've said that to myself. Like, when I get older, I'm gonna, do this and experience this, and this is gonna be like this, and I ain't even gotta worry about waiting on nobody else. Now, for those of you, maybe it might not be bothering some of y'all and everything. Some of y'all, it might be the lifestyle that y'all, y'all comfortable with and everything because, y'all got it like that, which is cool. All right. But, but, some of y'all, um, like, man, I'm gonna have this type of life and everything, you know, give me a, a nice girlfriend and everything, you know, some of y'all, some of y'all, it's a situationship, it's a problem, and everything like that. It's like, what does all this got to do with what you talked about earlier? It's still on building the bridge. It's still talking about broken bridges. Why? Because some of y'all lifestyle is like that. You've been trying. Come on now. It's all right to be real in the comments and real. In fact, I mean, I want y'all. It doesn't cost nothing to engage in the comments and everything. I'm a cool person and everything. You can be real. We can be real with each other and everything. Because I'll be honest with you, I've been in those places. I've experienced broken bridges. Still in the process of working on things in my life. But what makes me different from most is I refuse to quit. I refuse to give up when something doesn't work. I keep working towards it till I gain success from the thing that I've been working on. And see, that's a lot of y'all problem is like, and well, let me just take that back. Not a lot of y'all problem because some of y'all are like me. Some of y'all, and some of y'all may even be better than me. Some of y'all y'all may get it right the first round, the first time around. Maybe y'all able to perfectly put it together and it's no issue, which is cool. But for some of y'all, it may even be a longer process. My point is to each and every one of you that listens to this is not to give up just because something didn't work the first time or something didn't work the second time or even the eighth time. Keep working towards it. Keep working towards your goals. Keep, keep working towards that dream because at the end readjust when you readjust the way you do things and do it in a way to where it outsmart the destruction, outsmart the thing that's been working against you, you're going to find success the more you work towards it. But you can't give up. None of us can't give up. You don't get nowhere in life if you give up. And that's why I said continually. it's easy to give up because, I mean, there's been times I've been close to giving up. And I tell you, it's nothing, it is nothing easier in life than say I quit and just, going about your day, your way and everything and saying, hey, I'm cool with it. But guess what? All right. But at the end of the day, that's another that's another day of that dream and that goal and that thing that you always told yourself you were going to do, that thing that you have promised your family that you were going to do, that you have promised yourself and your life that you were going to do, something that you have dreamed of as a kid. That's another moment to where like it's it's delayed, it's shut down. So which don't benefit, it does not benefit you, it doesn't benefit nobody, because at the end of the day, it hurts you, it hurts the future, it hurts the generation that is coming before you, because that's something that could be passed on to them that they wouldn't have to experience lack. They wouldn't have to experience a life of struggle. Something that your grandparents or great grandparents dreamed of and everything and try to work towards. But rather than you having the tenacity to work hard towards it and to fight for it, a lot of us, like I said before, want the easy life. But that easy life is, it seems good when you don't want to do it. But guess what? You're still struggling. You're still struggling, worrying about how you're going to make ends meet. I'm not even, this ain't me coming hard on y'all or anything. I ain't even trying to. This is just me having a real talk. I'm talking to myself as well. So I don't want y'all to even think I'm coming hard on y'all and everything. This is me even communicating with myself on these videos. It's for me as well, because you know there's things and goals and things that I've been working on myself that I'm trying to get accomplished. And it's very easy to say, hey, this ain't working out, this ain't happening for me, I might as well quit. But guess who that benefits? The enemy. That benefits my flesh. It benefits, you know, my emotions. But guess what? It don't really benefit my emotion, because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I still got bills that need to get paid. I still got this need to get done and everything like that. And it's like, that's not going to take care of nothing. So I gotta pick and choose which one I'm gonna do. It's the other way around. It's not let me be comfortable right now. It's let's build ourselves right now. Let's let this thing that I'm dealing with and going through with trying to make things happen, let it build character in me now, so that later on, when the next generation happen to go through something or happen to want to, build something towards something, I have been built over time through experience to be able to teach the next generation how to deal with the situation. You see how that works? See, a lot of us think that experiences that we have went through in the past was just situation, thinking that it was just, things that happened to us and was meant to bring us down to, make us feel like a bad person. But no, it was meant to build character in us, so, and wisdom, so that when the next generation goes through something, we're able to teach them. Life is making us teachers. God is making us teachers. And if you can't strengthen yourself in the situation to allow it to build something in you that is great, how can you pass on the greatness to the next generation that is coming before you if you do not allow yourself to go through the process? So I said all that to say this. I know I might have been all over the place because a lot of things were coming to me at the same time, but I just want this main lesson today, good word, is basically about allowing what you're going through or what you're dealing with or what you have gone through in the past, or even different traumas in the past, different uh whatever stories that y'all had that y'all went through and felt like, ain't no way, like, you know why in the world did I have to go through this or deal with this and everything. And as horrible as it might have been, and as disappointing as it might have been, and as rough as it might have been, and you know, I pray for each and every one of y'all and around the world that may deal with things. But you know, I want you to know God was there with you. And also, you know, sometimes God wants to use certain things in our life to help the next person get free from feeling like they're unworthy to express themselves and to minister to other people and to help other people and to deliver other people. Like, you know, that's the thing. Sometimes it's not for us, it's for the next person. And if you could look beyond whatever you're dealing with and allow it to build character in you, allow it to build something great in you and strong in you, you're not going to allow nothing to destroy. Nothing can destroy, nothing can attack, nothing can demolish what is built on the inside of you, because you're too strong to you're strong, and you can deal with the waves of it, with the pressure of it. And nothing is more intimidating of the nothing is more intimidated that the enemy is more intimidated by than somebody that is super strong to outlast his attack and not allowing it to destroy them or to bring them down. So I'm just telling somebody, build your bridge. Don't don't give up on building. Don't give up just because it didn't work out for you the last time. Keep building. That's what the good word is for today. I know it may seem hard right now. It may seem disappointing, It may seem rough. It may seem tough. You might want to, you know, dag down and you don't want to try. You don't want to even uh, put in time into, uh, into doing what it is that you're capable of doing because you've tried and it hasn't worked out before. But I want to tell somebody, keep trying, keep building, because eventually you're going to free the community. You're going to deliver the whole family. You're going to deliver your whole generation. You're going to deliver your children and your children's children. This is not for you. This is bigger than you, much bigger than you. I'm saying all of this out of love to somebody because you're tired. You're exhausted. But I just want to tell somebody, keep trying, keep pushing, keep moving, keep being motivated. Not out of a sense of not out of the sense of just being motivated, but God has something great inside of you that He wants to share with the world. And until you humble yourself and being willing to say yes to it, you're going to always feel like, what you're doing is not good enough. You're going to always feel like, I might as well just move on and just forget about it. And that's to keep somebody else held back in life when God wants to free them. So I'm just here to free somebody today, whoever you may be. I'm here to set you free because I've been there. So this is another good word with Joe, and I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for spending this time with me today. And just put it in the comments if I'm talking to you and you feel related to this message and everything, and saying, "Hey, Joe, I've been I think I'll circle around." And you say, "Hey, Joe, I've been uh, I've been trying. I've been you know, you know, working, just you know, just struggling with my identity, trying to find myself, and just it's just been a hard struggle and everything, trying to build on the life, trying to build my life and build the bridge of my life and everything. I want to tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep building. This story is about you. This is about you coming together and building the legacy and building what's next for the next generation to carry on. This is bigger than you. So don't give up. Reinvent yourself. Readjust yourself to the process. Because once you do, you're going to see the greatness not only on the inside of you, but what will be carried on to the next generation. So Um, I love y'all. Don't and if some of y'all need prayer, some of y'all need uh, counseling or being talked to or anything like that, I want you to know you have a safe place here. You have a safe place on my channel. You have a safe place with me and everything. You're safe here. I love y'all. I want to help y'all, and we're here to help each other to make each other better and everything. So just keep building, keep going, keep pushing, and you be blessed and stay abundant. Know that I love you. Know that we care for you, and you know you're not in this thing by yourself. You're not in this thing alone. We're here to bear each other's burdens. We're here to bear each other's scars in life and everything. Because it's tough. I mean, I know with the gas prices and everything, like it's it's rough, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna get through this thing together. You have me, I have y'all guys, and you know, we're gonna build each other up to become great together. You know, so I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in today, and greatness is on the other side of all of this. But we're gonna have to hold on and have to encourage each other because you know, like I said, it's very easy to want to shut down and give up on each other, but we have to be willing to engage with each other in a way to where we find strength from one another. So I appreciate y'all for taking the time out and uh, for engaging with me today, and you know, look forward to our next discussion, our next Good Word with Joe talks, and you know, again, just uh, engage in the comments. Let me know, hey Joe, I'm gonna keep building. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. I'm not gonna let nothing deter me. I'm not gonna let nothing throw me off of my groove, off of my destiny, off of my purpose. Because there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of interruptions that goes on in life that will throw you off and looking to throw you off. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to stay focused. You're gonna have to stay engaged. Or like they said today, you're gonna have to be locked in. So let's lock in together because we can get through this. We can get through this. So I love y'all guys. I hope you learned something. That's my goal. That's my purpose, is to add value and to add purpose and to add encouragement to your lives and everything. So uh, it can push you into the purpose that you're supposed to do and everything. Whether it's that business and everything, this is all about. It's all about motivating you and to push you into that place and that you need to be at and everything. So uh, thank y'all again, and y'all take it easy. Take care. I'm Joe Ross. Y'all stay abundant, stay blessed. Peace. What's going on, guys? Hey, look, I'm back. um, Again, like I said, we're here to help each other. So, in saying that, also, if y'all guys have suggestions, like anything that can help this channel or anything, any advice, uh, or if you got any questions, anything that you want to engage on, anything you want to speak on or feel like that needs to be talked on and everything, because that's what also I'm about as well and everything. I want to have the conversation that is not really being talked on and not really being really spoke on as, like that and everything. Especially for us guys and even y'all ladies that come through and everything. Like I want to be able to anything that makes us better as a community, as a people, because um, the world is already in the shape that it's in and everything. God knows that we could definitely uh, have some type of positivity and encouragement and uplifting and even things that can improve us as people and as men and women, um, things that can definitely make us better, um, things that are like that can empower us and everything to help us overcome the life that we're living. And so and like I said, like on my previous discussion and everything, with every video that I'm put out and everything, I don't want you to take it as man, Joe is coming kind of harsh, he's coming kind of strong on certain things, and any video to come, I don't want you to perceive that or take that as that and everything. If anything, I want it to make you better. I want it to. It's for me as well. So if it's anything, I'm like this is when it comes to self improvement, sometimes it takes us having a hard conversations and everything, things that we probably don't want to hear, and we have to face the facts, have to face the truth head on, and improve on it. You see? Because if you improve on it and everything, then you know you'll see and you'll understand where I'm coming from, because it's all for all of us to come together to build each other up, to help the next person improve, because they need this message too and everything. And that's basically why I'm here and why I'm speaking out and everything. It's more than just because, like with what I expressed on my about my story and everything, about having a speech impairment and everything, and being afraid to communicate, being afraid to talk to people and everything, thinking that they already prejudged me, when it's self-judgment of myself that caused me to go silent and shut down on the information or even conversations or engagement with other people, because I felt that they would take me a certain way. But that doesn't benefit me, and it doesn't benefit the other person, because the other person don't know what I'm thinking or feeling, you see. So in that, I want to help the next person that may have that same ideology, that same thought process, that same thinking. We gotta speak out. We got to move differently this year. We got to step out. We got to uh, engage with the world, live. That's what my main message, my main life purpose is, to help the next person to live in their purpose, live in their ability, live in their humanity, live as an individual. You are worth the life that you're living. And somebody's looking for your story. They're looking for your testimony. They're looking for what you have to offer. So don't shut down. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't think it's over. Don't think it's done. Don't turn a blind eye to everything. This is your time. This is your season to make the next person great and to express yourself, to open up to the world. You got a lot in you. So, I mean, guys, with, start that business and everything, empower yourself, go to the gym like you have always told yourself you're going to do. Don't shut down on that and thinking that, you know, maybe I can't do it because I'm not looking like this person. Or when I go to the gym, I see this next person over here and they over here flexing and they looking this certain. Look, you're not going to get that way overnight. But over, over time, with consistency and with progress and with the proper process and everything, you got to stay consistent at it. It's not going to happen just because you see the next person, you know, pump some dumbbells and everything, and they buffed as Johnny Bravo type of thing. Like you're not going to turn out like that overnight. You got to be consistent with it. So, and then it's same as when it comes to speaking and everything, because like even myself, um, I go to different, I listen to certain individuals and people and everything that on how to communicate because I'm trying to work on my communication and everything. And if you need help with that as well, reach out to me and I'll let you know, like give you different ideas and different people um, that I uh, uh, tune into and try to gain knowledge on communicating and everything. Because really, when I say I set myself back, I really set myself back. But I'm taking ownership and I'm doing what it takes to meet the challenge. So that's basically all this is. Us living our life. We're not holding ourselves back. We're not shutting down no more. We're not being quiet. We're not being silent. We're living. Okay? So take courage, be encouraged, build that bridge for the next generation so so that they can be able to cross over traumas, cross over adversity, cross over the impossibilities, so they can build a bridge for the next generation to, to cross over to cross over the next situation. But we can't get discouraged and shut down just because it seemed like it doesn't work out, or just because the last generation failed us. We can't we can't be stuck on that. Okay, it happened. It's over. It's done. What are we gonna do about it? This is our time. This is our season to break the cycles, to break the chain, to break what was done in the past and everything. We got the tools now. And even if you feel like you don't have it, there's tools out here, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. There's tools out here that you can build that bridge for the next generation to face and to cross over all those adversities. But give up do not give up on the process. Do not give up, because there's greatness on the other side of it. There's great things on the other side. There's blessings on the other side. But you're going to have to engage with the process. You're going to have to participate with the process. So that's all I came on here. Reach out to me, engage with me. We um, I'm a cool guy again. You know, you get to know me. Hey, I'm pretty chill and everything. I just want to help people, want to be here for people, want to, uh, just display my care and my love for people and everything. I may not know everything, but I can guarantee you I can find the answers for you, and I can, help lead you in the right direction and everything. But y'all are, you know, y'all mean something to God, and y'all mean something to me as well and everything. So, uh, we'll be back on the next on another good word with Joe and everything. Let me know if this is blessing you, if you're finding encouragement from it, if it's blessing you in any kind of way, and any kind of way that you feel like I can improve. Let me know on that as well, because I can take constructive criticism and everything. I just want to, as long as it's respectful, of course. But even if just as long as I want to, I don't mind being helped and everything. So that's why we're here. We're here to to build each other up and help each other up. So and even if you got ideas, like you know, again, I want to be able to help each and every one of you in whatever capacity that I can, help you in and everything. We're here for each other, and we're trying to, this is for the next generation. This is to do what was what the generation behind us had failed to do for us. We're picking up the tools, and we're going to make the next generation better than what was not better for us. Okay, because we can't. I always say it. We can't be stuck on what was not done for us in the past and everything. Like you know, so I just want y'all to stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay abundant. Stay focused. We got this. We got this. We can do it. I know it seemed like we may not have the means, we may not have, the proper anything in place right now and everything that causes us to be like, hey, how are we going to make this happen? Hey, we just make it happen. Pick up the scraps, pick up the pieces and put it together, and we make it happen. Like we be innovators, we be inventors, we be create have we be creators, have creativity. So that's what I'm trying to build here and everything. There's new innovative ideas, new way of thought, new way of perception and ideas. So whatever it looks like, um, we're here to put it together and make it happen and everything, because there's always new ways of making things and creating things in a way that builds up the next generation in a way that is profitable for them to benefit and to become better than what we had and everything. So that's all I gotta say. Like, my battery went dead, but
anyways, we're making it happen. I had to, good thing I was smart in bringing my charger, because sometime I'll forget. But I just want to encourage y'all. I just want to uplift everybody, and once again, I want to celebrate, all of my new subscribers and everything, and even the ones that are to join later on. I want to celebrate y'all as well, as y'all join this family, this uh, uh, this that's basically what it is, a family of dreamers, a family of creators, a family of innovators, a family of just we get things done. We don't wait on nobody. We don't wait on anyone to give us permission or give us the access to anything. Like, if whatever we put our minds or said we're going to do, we're going to do it. So hey, I just look forward to the greatness that is in store for all of us that is a part of this and everything. And we can't be stopped either. Nothing can stop us unless we allow it to. So, and I don't know about y'all, but I refuse to be stopped and everything. So, and know that there's always another way of making things happen. So so stay encouraged, stay focused, and stay blessed and abundant. Like, I mean, hey, I know I've been saying that. I sound like a Baptist preacher sometimes, or a preacher in general, saying, yeah, I'm about to close, and never do. But I'm ending it. I'm just, my thing is I want to make sure that everybody basically got where I'm coming from on everything. So, but I appreciate y'all again for joining and watching and everything. I love y'all guys. Y'all stay tuned for the next Good Word with Joe, and we'll be back. Love y'all.